Yo, bless up YouTube, back again. I've actually got a question that a few people have asked, right? And shout out to Reese for commenting this. He said, can you do a workout on different... Oh, sorry, he said, can you do a video on different types of workouts? And they can be a bit confusing. So, as you can see, I've done a nice whiteboard presentation here. Teacher mode on. I've actually done a video on pretty much the whole overview of all of this because, yeah, it just kind of flowed from each part. But I'm not sure if I'm going to release that whole video. But what I did want to touch on was this kind of workout split part because I think that's what the question was kind of getting at. So I'll just go into a bit of detail here. Basically, obviously, if the goal is to build muscle, right, you want to be choosing a workout split from here that's gonna basically target all the muscle groups. Yeah, like within the week you want to make sure that you've worked out all your muscle groups. Now your workout will contain these keywords, okay? So volume is the set and the reps. A rep is just one repetition of an exercise, and the set is how many times you'll do it within that. So you might do 3 sets of 10 reps, for example. Intensity is the amount of weight, like how heavy you're lifting. And the frequency is the number of times you're hitting a certain point or a certain body part per week. And all of these have different frequencies. Now, for a beginner, I'd recommend one of these because they are higher frequency, as I'll show in a minute. This bro split is commonly done by beginners. I think it's just one of those things that is kind of, it's a normal thing to do when you're starting off. It's kind of what you know, and it's basically where you split up every day into a different body part. So like you do chest day, arms day, back day, leg day, shoulder day, and the frequency of that is, it comes up to about once a week. So for each time I'm going to show this, we're going to use chest and as an example. So let's say Monday's chest day. The rest of the days are going to be dedicated to a different body part, or maybe you'll have a rest day on a Sunday. So you'll take a whole week to get back to that chest day. Okay, so that's why it's once a week frequency. The full body, right? You're going to be doing, you might choose, you know, squat, shoulder press. You might do a rowing movement, and you'll do a push movement all in the same workout on the same day. So your chest would be hit somewhat, not the same volume as this bro split, but it'll be hit still on pretty much every other day. So you could actually get a 3 or 4 time a week frequency with that full body split. The push pull legs one, so this is just, you have the push muscles, so chest, triceps and shoulders on one day, pull muscles are back and biceps, leg muscles, so your quads, hamstrings and glutes. And what I've laid out here, so let's say your chest would be obviously a push day, so you do push, pull legs, you'll do a rest, and then you do push there again. So that'll be about two time a week frequency. Obviously it depends how you lay it out, but on average that's what it'll be. Next one I've got here is the upper and lower split. So you split your body, right, upper and lower, okay? So upper day, lower day, and then you probably take a rest day. So we've got the upper is going to include the chest, so that's there, upper, lower, rest, and then upper. So by the time you get to the end of the week, you might be able to fit in another upper day workout. So that's going to be hitting chest again, and that'll be maybe a 3 time a week frequency. And then this modified bro split, which is similar to this, but you'll group some more together. So back and biceps, chest and triceps. One day you might do shoulders and hamstrings. You know, you can group it really however you want, and that'll be about twice a week again. Now for beginners, right, what I'd recommend is a full body split, because you can get that high frequency. You don't even need to work out 4 times a week. You can work out 3 times a week. Full body split. You know, you can even do that for, let's say, 12 weeks, so 3 months, and then you can move on to learn the push-pull legs and upper and lower body splits. Try those out. And the reason for that is the higher frequency, not necessarily too high, so like 4 times a week might be a bit too much. Let's say if you're doing 2 or 3 times a week frequency, that's been shown in research that it will have a better effect on your muscle building process. And I personally have seen better effects doing those workout splits. So I would definitely recommend that you try those workout splits with these, 2 or 3 times a week frequency. Okay, this bro split, I just throw it in once in a while when I change up the routine, because let's say if you're doing 12 weeks straight, of a program, you'd take a 1 week rest and then you'd switch it up. So you might do another full body split, but change, the exercises, or you might just change the whole workout split. That's up to you, and it depends how your body reacts. But I would only do this bro split like once in a while, maybe if I'm training with friends, because it's easier to kind of go, oh, let's do a chest day together. Or the other time you can do it is kind of, if you want to learn all the chest exercises, you do maybe a lighter weight, lighter volume, and you'll just, learn different chest exercises all on one day. You want to learn bench press, chest flies, you want to do a machine chest press, you can do all that on the same day. So that's the only reason I'd really throw that in. But yeah, apart from that, that's kind of the different types of workouts that you can do, and I hope that makes sense. But like I said, beginners go for this full body workout, and I've got a little sample here kind of what you want to kind of be looking at. So obviously I've involved different different exercises. So yeah, you can screenshot that if you want. I'll just hold this still for you. Come back. Yeah, so that's day 1. All these exercises: squats, shoulder press, pull-ups, bicep curls, tricep extensions. Then on day 2, you do bench press, leg press, bent over row, lateral raises, shrugs, and then you take a rest day, and then you repeat. So you're doing like kind of 2 days on, 1 day off. That's probably for a different video. So obviously when you're a beginner, I would say just get the feel for the movement, see how many reps you can do. Don't do too much, but have a comfortable weight, let's say maybe 8 or 10 reps. If you can bang them out, that's great. And practice the movements, and hopefully you'll see some changes. And that's pretty much everything to do with the workout splits. But yeah, like I said, I've explained this whole thing in another video. I'm not sure if I'm going to release that, but hopefully this will help you out in some way to understand more about working out. So yeah, hope you like it, guys. Make sure you drop a comment if you have any questions, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Make sure you get hench.